Jessica Washington. I'm here with another PD Breaks, something really quick to talk to you about. And quick question, TCB, take care baby? I always thought it was hair grease. You can tell me. Anyways, we're talking today about RESPECT, respect. And most important of that whole piece is the second line, find out what it means to me. See, let's be honest, the number one offense of any child in any discipline program is disrespect. We can't deal with it, can't handle it, it is intolerable, and I truly understand. But find out what it means to me, right? Have we taken out the accurate time to really explain, model, and show to our students what disrespect to me actually means? Come on now. Like, it's the same thing like being in the dating world. We have to set an expectation in order to be treated a certain way, or everybody's going to get the 2-piece special at Popeyes, right? Come on now. What I'm saying is that what goes into one classroom may not go into another classroom as a teacher. Hence PE. What somebody expects here is not the same thing somebody else expects here. Another teacher might allow eating and you don't. So the one thing that I've always challenged my teachers to say is, have you defined the boundaries of what respect looks like to you in your classroom? We always talk about these kids ain't got no home training. Well, who's gonna train them for school? You got to. And it's not a designation of setting rules and expectation, and this is what I want. At this point in time, in this millennium, in this world, when everybody's tuned into a cell phone for entertainment or quick, easy, whatever, we cannot assume respect is assumed. We have to actually teach what our boundaries are and say it and hold the consequence. So a simple conversation of raising your hand does this for me. It helps make sure that everyone has an opportunity, and this is why we do this. If you scream out, or if you scream at me, or if you try to kick at me, real, then that is disrespecting my space and my personality, and this is the consequence for it. And when you have those conversations, let me be honest with you, only like 20% of your kids are actually listening. So the key thing is not only having the conversation, but it's actually modeling it and repeating it over in action. It is making sure that you follow the same rules that you said that you wanted. But the key thing is, before we get off task, is going back to what is really respect for you. Let's just break that piece down. See, for me, bad example, but chewing gum was just disrespectful because it was something that worked with my nerve level. But in another classroom, they could chew gum. So my kids knew when they walked in, it doesn't matter what the outside world does. Inside this world, this is what respect looks like. This is why we do this, and this is the expectation. And we follow it through. How did I enforce gum chewing? I didn't sit there and talk to you. I just took the trash bucket and stood next to you until you spit it out. And we kept going, because anything that I said, as long as we're going towards the objective, is not going to mess up the whole day. And we're not going to do a standoff, because we don't have time for that, because we have too many other objectives going on. And that's the key piece of respect. Respect is about utilizing the time we have together so I can give you the goal of giving you the knowledge you need to succeed. Period. I want to make sure that the time I have with you is used preciously so we can get the objectives that you need in life so you can succeed. That's really what respect boils down to. So how does that look like, and where are those boundary ways? You find out what it means to me. RESPECT, TCB. I know that was kind of disrespectful, giving you that high note. I've been in situations my high notes are not the best. But I'm glad that you came and checked me out for another PD Breaks. I really know that this one's short, but take some accurate time to figure out what your classroom looks like and what does the word respect mean to you. So if you do write a student up for disrespect, they know exactly what they've done, and they make sure that they understand that there's a consequence with that. But to turn around and live life or write-ups in the gray area, it doesn't work for either party, and it just turns around and brings a disrespecting, hint, 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 trust, and it doesn't build to where you're trying to go to as a classroom or a classroom teacher. I'm gonna check you next time.